Hi, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Real Talk with Michelle. It is Small Talk Tuesday, and I kind of just want to hop right into it this week. I was touching the cards again, and I feel like these cards, as much as I want to pull them, and I asked to pull them for all of us, maybe it's just me taking the lessons as I get them, but they be talking to me. um, this is another like crazy time, but I used the Rider-Waite tarot deck again, and I pulled the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse is self-compassion, inner feelings, moodiness, and it can also embody an emotionally manipulative person. On the card, the King holds a cup, and it's representing emotions in the right hand. So there's a cup in the right hand. It represents emotions. And in his left hand, he holds a scepter. And the scepter shows power and control. And his face is really just kind of stern. And he seems to... the king is on his throne. And it's a platform, but it's in water. And it's floating and the water is turbulent, but the king definitely looks unbothered. Like he's still calm, he's still unbothered. And it says the king is in control of his emotions and impulses. And this is a lesson that I'm personally learning, is how to stay on top of my emotions. And I've discussed this with my significant other a lot, is me kind of living in a brain space, and with me kind of staying in this brain space, sometimes I can operate off of complete, utter emotion from my responses to things that I say that might not be nice, or trying to manipulate and control. I don't do this to him, but I've done this in the past, but try to emotionally manipulate people. And for me, that means trying to get people to tell you how they feel or you trying to insert how people should feel about you at a given time because you might feel that way. Yeah. Ooh, that gets into something deeper I just thought about. I'll write down. But to be the king or the queen in my idea is to stay in control of your impulses, stay on like a higher level than to go down, because that just creates more drama. And honestly, I'm just trying to be drama free these days. But also, like I said, the king is showing power and control while balancing his feelings. So the feelings are still there. The feelings are not gone. The feelings are still there. It's just being in control of them, knowing that ultimately you are in control about how you feel about a situation. It is not on somebody else's shoulders. Also, this card is about focusing on inner feelings, getting control of block feelings so they won't interrupt like you living your best life. Because if you're not going to go inside and do the work and figure out why you feel a certain way when you have certain stimuli, then you won't be able to move, I feel like, through life in that manner. Like, you have to go inside your subconscious mind and figure out what are some of the triggers, what are some of the things that people do that send you reeling, because it's going to always be somebody who can access that part of you if you let them. But you have to deal with it first so you can stay on top of it. You could also be moody or anxious during this time. You could have dealt with a narcissist, which I actually have. Fun fact, when I got ready to start this podcast or my podcasting journey, it was going to kind of be like starting from that point. But I realized my whole journey was like bigger than dating a complete crazy narcissistic person. Like, that's on some whole other level. I don't know if anybody's ever dealt with somebody like that, but it's pretty hardcore. And so this card could be because you also pull this because you might be dealing with somebody with this kind of energy who is very manipulative, who tries to say that you're the reason for everything, when in reality, they're always the reason, but it's about manipulating your emotions. Or you might be manipulating your own emotions. And you need to break, like, controlling, like, ties with that. Like, the hardest thing to do with a narcissist is to break up with a narcissist, because you are not supposed to be doing anything first. You're not supposed to be breaking up with anybody first. Okay. So the King of Cups energy is heavy around me, and it's only because I am dealing with like inner feelings, inner emotions, and I'm the victor in it, which I love, because I am doing so much hard work of self all together for my own spiritual journey, and it's been so eye-opening, because I will say, like, over the years, things people have said about me and my impulses and the way that I am, they weren't wrong, but I had to come to it myself, and I've been doing the work. But anyway, we pulled the King of Cups, we pulled the reverse. You can look up the info about the King of Cups on biddytarot.com. And thanks again for listening to Real Talk with Michelle for another installment of Small Talk Tuesday. And we got this big King of Cups energy in here. Again, it's always great hearing from you guys. You can email me at realtalkwithmichelle@gmail.com. You can also send me a message in the Anchor app. You can go on Apple Podcasts and make sure to rate, subscribe, and review. Like, leave me reviews. I love looking at them. I love seeing them. Again, it's great talking to you. I'll talk to you later in the week. Bye.